This is my 2011 Toyota Camry. Should be the same for 2009. Here's the rear camera. It's just fixed with some adhesive, and then the wire literally just tuck into the crevice here behind the headliner, and there's enough space for it there. So this kind of hangs out a little bit, but that's fine. Then you literally just push it in down here with your fingers into the crevice. You can actually see the wire a little bit. Then just tuck it all the way over here. Actually poking out a little bit. And then all the way up here. So this is the front now. This is the A-pillar. This is the front visor. And then you just run it from there up to here. So what you'll find is that the cord length you have to reach your camera is going to be longer than the actual distance. So basically you're going to have extra cord. So how I dealt with that is I just stuck the extra cord in here down the A-pillar. So I just kind of looped it around. So it went from the back here, it went down here until, you know, I used up as much of the extra cord that I needed to hide away. Then I ran it back up. So there's like kind of two wires tucked in here. Back around this corner, tucked behind the airbag cover. And then over here, behind the headliner, just like I did in the back of the vehicle. And just keep tucking it. And then I got the rear camera power going right into there. So after I did the rear camera wiring first, then we had to hardwire it because you don't want to have a dumb little dangling wire. So then it's basically the same thing. I had a hardwire kit that had a USB on one end and it had a fuse tap on the other. So you just keep tucking. And then I went down here, down the airbag cover again. And then down here on the weather strip, tucked it behind here. Actually, I couldn't even tuck it all the way, but no one's gonna see that, so I don't care. Tucked it behind this plastic stuff. There's like a little box in there that transforms the 12 volt into the 5 volt. So it's like yay big, so you just kind of have to hide it in there. And then here's the fuse box. So you can see, I'm not sure which fuse this is. I think it might be for the sunroof, which this car doesn't even have. It doesn't have a sunroof, so it was just kind of sitting there being useless. So you put the original fuse back on the top one, and then you put like a tiny fuse, like a 5 amp one for the camera, and then that wire. Here's where I soldered it. And that wire is what goes up to the camera and gives you USB. Now you will need to find a ground. So on the Toyota Camry, right here is a brake pedal, and right here is some bare metal, and there's a little bolt there. I don't know what that bolt does. I guess it just holds in the brake pedal assembly, I guess, and you just put the ground there. And then you turn on the car, and then you get your dash cam running with the ignition, of course, as long as you put it in a fuse that's only hot when the car is on, like the sunroof fuse. But yeah, it's totally up to you. It's pretty easy, pretty rewarding, especially since now you've covered your ass if you get in an accident or whatever.